Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 6 de Dreamfall Chapters. A primeira missão de Qian, na verdade, era só um teste para ver se ele é confiável nessa versão revolucionária. Passou e ficou sabendo que não foi salvo para liderar, mas sim para servir de instrumento à causa por conhecer o comandante e a mãe do culto da deusa que os Azadi mandaram para Marcúria. Zoe, por seu turno, teve um sonho esquisito, mais um, em que viu Abnaxus, que explicou que a primeira sonhadora, Lux, está para morrer, e que, se morrer, todo o universo acaba, porque justamente ela é que vem sonhando todo o universo desde o início dos tempos. Temos mais uma entrada no diário antes da Zoe ter dormido. Afinal, quem era ela? Que coisa foi essa? Perdoe minha linguagem, mas a sério, como sabia essa menina o meu nome? Não estou no sistema Íris. Ela não poderia ter me visto antes. Assim, como que ela sabia? Como que ela podia saber? Tem que estar equivocada. É uma tonteria, uma loucura. Eu não estive em seus sonhos. Tem que haver uma outra Zoe por aí afora que se parece comigo, minha doppelganger. Mas, ainda assim, ela me parece muito familiar. Normalmente não escuto as conversações privadas, mas não queria intrometer-me como sempre faço. Havia algo na discussão entre nela e sua amiga. Não estou segura, mas resultou estranha. Fora de lugar, de certo modo. Ou, enfim, não é da minha conta. Ainda assim, quando lhe perguntei a Nela sobre Hannah, ela foi muito evasiva. Por que dizer-me que não fizesse nenhuma pergunta? Por que aconteceu isso? Terei que voltar a perguntar a Nela, quando ela esteja de melhor humor. Em uns quantos dias, uma semana talvez. Sim, que seja uma semana, ou duas. Isso parece bem. Tenho que tomar nota disto. Pelo menos, quando encontrem meu corpo flutuando no rio, saberão o que fiz. Coisas para não fazer em propast. Não beber a água, não ficar na golondrina branca passadas das 2 da madrugada, não dar voltas por Caprova, a menos que queira receber propostas, não meter-se com o Sr. London. Hoje posso ticar os 4 na minha lista. Não podia permitir que esse covarde do London golpeasse Baruch, assim que agora ele está fora de minha lista e provavelmente eu estou na sua. Ademais, deveria aprender cantonês. Já que ele falou em cantonês toda aquela história do soldado, né? Foram incluídos mais personagens. Naane. Naane é uma artesã Zidmari e parte da resistência desde muitos anos. É natural de Irhad, onde serviu na Corte da Rosa. Faz um ano, Naane indicou a localização da base rebelde em Míria, o povoado do pântano, ao apóstolo Azadi Qian Alvani. O fez para salvar os envios de alimentos e medicamentos aos mágicos de Marcúria, assim como sua própria vida. Como consequência de suas ações, muitos rebeldes pereceram. Os Azadi chegaram até Míria e a líder rebelde April Ryan. Por culpa de Naane, a April morreu e a resistência ficou quase extinta. A traição de Naane também supôs a sentença de morte e o encarceramento de Qian. Só Qian conhece a verdade sobre o que fez Naane, e agora sua vida se encontra em suas mãos. A primeira das 6. As 6 são as imperatrizes meninas do Império Azadi. Residem no interior do 6º círculo de Sadir, a capital de Azadir, desde os 12 anos até ficarem adultas, depois do que se convertem em reverenciadas e ilhadas irmãs da deusa. As 6 exercem um imenso poder, mas controlado por outros. Estavam sob escrutínio e observação constante. Raras vezes se aventuram fora dos 6 círculos de Sadir, e sua confiança no conselho de assessores e ministros é absoluta. Seu governo é curto, Nenhuma das 6 serviu mais de uma década. A primeira é a maior das 6. Enviou Alvane em sua transcendental missão de caçar o líder rebelde, e agora viajou a Mercúria para supervisionar a ativação da máquina, que leva quase uma década em construção. Mãe Utana. Faz uns 30 anos, a mãe Utana, por então uma jovem irmã, encarregada de dirigir um pequeno templo num lugar pobre de Sadir, resgatou Kian Alvane, vagabundo e ferido, das ruas. Levou o menino com ela, o alimentou, cuidou dele até recuperar a saúde. Lhe deu uma cama e ensinou as palavras da deusa. Se converteu numa importante figura materna na vida de Kian, assim como uma guia do seu despertar espiritual, e sua relação sempre foi forte, apesar de que já faz anos que não se veem. A mãe Utana é a seguinte na linha sucessória para chegar à mais alta posição espiritual do Império Azadi, só depois das 6. Uma posição que se diz tem, inclusive, mais poder que o das imperatrizes meninas. General Rami. O general Rami é o comandante supremo das forças aliadas nas Terras do Norte, o oficial do mais alto escalão na coalizão dos dispostos. Rami recuperou pela primeira vez em Kian Alvane quando este era um adolescente que lutava por sua vida nas ruas de Sadir. Promissor comandante por então, Rami pôs o menino sob suas asas, o treinou e o convenceu de converter-se num recruta do exército. Como apóstolo, Kian ascendeu até igualar o seu mentor em posição, mas os dois começaram a distanciar-se, divididos pelo crescente fanatismo de Kian e sua devoção religiosa. Apesar do crescente distanciamento entre eles, Rami ainda considera Kian como um filho adotivo, e Kian respeita Rami como amigo e como oficial, e como pai substituto. A diferença da maioria dos oficiais Azadi, o general Rami não nasceu na nobreza de Sadir, não pertence a uma das primeiras famílias, a única coisa que seus inimigos podem jogar-lhe na cara, e é a razão pela qual Rami viu desafiada sua autoridade pelas autoridades religiosas e o poder crescente da emissária Sarria e seu comandante Vamon em Mercúria.
I'm not a demanding flatmate, but I did insist on buying a good bed. This is that. I like beds. I like spending time in beds. By that, I don't just mean sleeping, but also other bed-related activities. What time is it? I'm not going to bed.
Era pra deitar.
Memories. I need those around.
Nós ainda não exploramos o apartamento, né? Então, antes de vestir, vamos olhar.
Mr. Planty. He's been through a lot, poor chap. The drought of last Tuesday, the great tumble of June, this morning's accident with the half-empty beer can. Poor Mr. Planty.
Mais colaboradores do jogo ali, financiadores.
How come it's always raining when I'm in here, but when I go outside it's not? Mind you, I'm not complaining, it's just odd. It's very film noir. We're living inside a film noir. Noiry. Okay, so there are dirty dishes. We're not perfect.
É estranho que ela não seja perfeita.
I think it's my turn. Ugh. Yeah, no. Later. The apartment came with a traditional stovetop and oven, which is great since it lets us, well, Reza, cook traditional dinners. I don't use that a lot, but Reza's a pretty good cook. Not my day to cook. Also, not the time to cook. Also, no groceries to cook with. I'm cook-blocked. Our fridge is a barren womb. A desolate no-man's land of soy sauce, a half-eaten box of takeaway noodles, a decimated six-pack of bear beer, and baking soda. We could survive without a fridge. It's only used for keeping takeaway leftovers until they have to be tossed, and beer, so... Okay, so we could not survive without it. What would be the point? It's even sadder on the inside. 3 months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of my useless crap. Not now. Tonight. Definitely tonight. Time to roll up my shirt sleeves and get my shit together. After the Eurotrash premiere, of course. I can't miss that. Much as I'd like to go out dressed in nothing but my knickers, I think I'll get dressed.
Bem que podia.
The bathroom is depressingly small. You take turns, and sex in the shower would be an extreme sport. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee. Picture me stretched out on that sofa facing the screen, and you have the Castillo Termes household in a nutshell.
Olá, abrasador dia de calor em Európolis. Fede. Assim que Mira me deu o dia livre, sem explicações, por razões que provavelmente não quero saber. Posso alegar completa ignorância? Provavelmente sim. Pareço muito inocente. Cavalo dado, dentes, etc. Não me queixo. Vale. Sim, significa menos dinheiro ao fim da semana. Mas um dia vagando sem rumo e aborrecendo-se em propast, maravilhoso. Por suposto, o primeiro que tenho é a terapia. Todos sabemos como me sinto sobre isso. Futura Zoe ou meus intrometidos filhos, netos, hackers, por aí. Não me sinto precisamente entusiasmada sobre isso. Descontando a oportunidade de contemplar a exuberante e formosa cabeleira de Roman, é um show, estou cansada de falar e falar e falar sobre mim mesma. Não me posso imaginar como ele se sente, ele. Estou segura que haverá perguntas sobre Reza e nossa relação, o que talvez esteja paranoica, porque não quero falar sobre Reza e nossa relação agora mesmo. Não sei o que está passando entre nós, mas não é bom. É disfuncional, é deprimente. É triste pensar que depois de tudo pelo que passamos, Reza e eu, tudo poderia acabar em nada. Mas uma história não é razão suficiente para nos mantermos unidos. Assim que suponho que logo veremos. Pensamentos positivos, Zoe. Dia livre, sim! Isso merece uma come. Então, a nossa missão agora é ir ao Ronan.
Citizen, hold. Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
Aceitar ou resistir?
They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse. As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first.
É isso.
I'm sorry, but that's private information. You're violating my civil rights. I can contact my lawyer right now if you...
Zoe Meyer Castillo, resident of Sonnenschein Plaza Terraces by OCG. You have a prior record with the Syndicate.
The charges were dropped. It was a misunderstanding.
I could detain you right now and bring you in for questioning.
Sure. And then you can deal with the fallout when I tell my story to the press. What you're doing is illegal.
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Eyes everywhere.
Crowbars here.
Never seen so many of them out on the streets.
trancado.
They're shutting down entire streets now.
Stay safe, stay inside.
The streets are dangerous. Avoid the streets. Crowds are unsafe.
Tudo trancado.
Down with
Stay
the
off the
sin
streets.
dictate!
The streets are unsafe.
Stand up against our
Lá no fundo também, tudo trancado. Pelo Shunk. Shuk.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Agora sobe por aqui. Até aqui tudo bem. Já é ali o consultório? É, o carrinho de cachorro-quente. A Nela tá de volta ali. Só aproveitar e falar com ela primeiro. Zozo, por aqui.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nela.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
Party business? Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge.
Ou deixa pra lá.
By party business, she probably means the Marxists. And it's really none of my business. What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls, and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure,
in the...
everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit... iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time, maybe.
I hope you find Hannah.
How
Oh,
are
no.
things between you and Reza?
They're okay. Just okay. Rocky.
And how do you feel about that?
Bastante bem ou não muito bem?
Nothing's changed. I love Reza. We're having a tough time, but it's worth fighting for, right?
Não, acho que essa não é ela, né?
Things are rougher than they were. It's not like we fight every day, but it's tense. We're circling each other.
Essa é o que ela diz no diário.
Honestly, I don't know.
Take the time you need to understand your feelings.
I will.
In our last session,
Last week.
last week, you said you want to remember
Right.
about what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
Segue sendo assim? Segue querendo recordar? É isso que ele está perguntando?
I've thought about it, and no. I don't want to spend any more time ruminating on the past. It's time to move on.
É isso que ele está perguntando. E eu continuo querendo recordar, sim.
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember. Yep.
Okay. Good. I think it's right of you to focus on remembering. I believe it will help you wake up.
Wake up? What do you mean? I am awake. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait. Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
Recordas os sonhos? Compartilhar ou guardar?
I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but private. I'll figure them out on my own.
E por que você está fazendo análise, então?
I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out.
É mais lógico, né, Dona Zoe?
Yeah, they're almost always the same. There's a temple in the clouds, surrounded by tall mountains, all misty and white. There's a strange, man who speaks in riddles, and an ape-like creature on a floating chair. I know, it's odd, it's crazy.
What else?
There's a child, or I don't know, it looks like a child. She, or he, is very ill. If the child dies, the dream ends. We all vanish.
All of us.
Everything. The universe, reality. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. Do you think your dreams are related to your memory loss?
Familiar ou incerto?
Crazy as that may seem, I feel they do. Maybe not literally, as in I've forgotten meeting a floating ape creature, but there's something there that's strangely familiar.
Algo estranhamente familiar nesse sonho.
It feels that way, but that's bonkers. I don't think I could have forgotten meeting a floating ape and a man creature speaking in riddles, right? And, oh no, I can't tell Roman that.
E agora, soa familiar? Acho que para ela não, né? O mundo dos sonhos para ela é familiar, mas não essas personagens específicas que aparecem no sonho. Eu vou dizer incerto.
No, I don't think so.
You don't sound certain, Zoe.
They're just dreams.
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward, Zoe. Regardless of what you do or do not remember, I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories. About remembering. You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
I should head out. Leave you to your note-taking.
Always taking notes, that's me. See you next week, Zoe.
Same time, same place. You betcha.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. You probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them. What have you learned?
Well, she wants to remember.
And will she?
I don't know. Eventually, probably.
You know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. She told me about one recurring dream. I'm not sure what to make of it, but maybe your employer? Something about a temple in the clouds. Mountains, riddles, talking apes. If it wasn't for the fact that she detests dream machines, I'd say she'd been using one. Oh, and she also said something about a sick child. If the child dies, the dream ends. Everything ends. Miss Castillo has a very vivid imagination. I doubt it means anything, but there you are.
Your doubts, Dr. Zelenka, have been noted. In your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
Not unless she did go to a temple in the clouds to meet talking apes.
That is all. Thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
And if that never happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka. I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she has her mind set on remembering what occurred last year. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She spoke to him about it. The doctor mentioned a temple in the clouds, mythical creatures, riddles. I'm sending you the recording. She described these dreams to him as particularly vivid, almost like visions. Yes, lucid dreaming without a dream machine. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
Fraun lá, ele tá falando com uma mulher. Será a Gilmore Girl, a desenvolvedora do programa?
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries. Can we meet?
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Pristaviste.
Yeah? Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
Encontrar Ana Roth, reunir-se com Baruch e falar com Reza. O Reza e o Baruch estão pro mesmo lado. O Bugio foi no rio.
Refresh yourself with the refreshing new limited edition.
Mas chegou no rio. Claro, por aqui que ela veio, né? E tá lá o Baruch encostado no muro.
Baruti looks worried. Not like himself at all.
Thanks for coming, Sissy.
Of course. What's up?
Last week, when you asked me about Constantine Wolf, I told you I was looking into Bukamba Messer's accounts.
I also remember telling you to be careful.
I was. I am. It's just... I was hoping to find evidence of Wolf taking corporate payoffs.
And?
I found something. a discrepancy pointing to our campaign, to unity, to Leia Uminska.
What sort of discrepancy?
This is why I wanted to meet you outside. I don't know if they have the office under surveillance, if they're monitoring my iris or my wire access.
Seriously? What's going on?
I don't know yet, but I need to find out. My contact at Bocamba Mesa came across transactions between the Syndicate and Unity. There's money being funneled into our campaign from places money shouldn't be coming from. Corporate money. It could be just a misunderstanding. There might be a good explanation for it, but it could also be serious. It could be serious. So I need to dig deeper. The trouble is, I don't know if they're watching me. I can't risk it. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, Sissy.
Look, if Leia Uminska is taking bribes, or worse,
Yeah.
I want to know. So, what is it you need me to do?
Access Unity's servers and download the data.
How exactly am I going to do that? Just log in with my iris and wire ID?
The eye will be onto you in minutes, Sissy. No. You'll need a rogue data sniffer and a government-grade Black Mask protocol. And you'll need to use multiple accounts and access points to transfer all the data. Stay logged in for too long in one location, they could pin you down. Look, I completely understand if you say no. It is illegal, and it can get us both into a lot of trouble.
Aceitar missão, declinar ou incerteza?
I don't have all the information yet. Where did Baruti learn about this? Why was he digging into the campaign finances? I understand why this is important, but I'm worried about the repercussions. I got in trouble the last time I tried to uncover a corporate conspiracy. I don't want to end up in another syndicate interrogation room.
Não quer, mas quer, né?
I do have reservations, but I don't want to work for a crooked campaign. If something's going on, we need to find out. I'll do it. Where do I begin?
Before he jumped ship, my contact made an anonymous drop with all the information we need. I can't risk transmitting it to you, even locally, in case they're monitoring my iris. I've put everything on this crypto coin. Wire addresses, shadow accounts. Use this to transfer the data back to me after you're done. Now, before you get started, you'll need a rogue data sniffer and a Black Mask protocol. You know just the right person for that.
Mira. Pandemonium.
While you're acquiring the data, I'll go to the office to join a remote campaign meeting. If they're somehow alerted to the intrusion, I'll have an alibi. We'll have time to pull out and cover our tracks.
Cover our tracks? Jesus, this is really happening.
It's happening. I'll contact you later and let you know where to meet me.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll do my best.
Visitar Mira no Pandemônio. Mas aproveitando que estamos aqui, vamos rezar primeiro.
Unlicensed congregation in the streets is strictly illegal.
Hey, Sully.
Zoe, you're a sight for tired old eyes on this infernal day. So, dear girl, is this a social call or a professional one?
Just saying hello. It's my day off, and I was in the neighborhood.
A social call? Those are my favorite calls. I'm glad you took the time to see me today. How are you, Fistic?
Yeah, good. Good. I'm good.
One more good and you'll have me convinced.
I don't want to overdo it, but I really am good.
No, I don't believe you at all. And how's work?
Mira gave me the day off because I don't actually know. She's probably up to something and wanted me out of her hair. How about you?
The world's falling apart around us and we're quite possibly facing an armed curfew in a few days, so I'm fantastic. You know, the more people stay inside, the more time they have on their hands, the more they need us to provide them with news. To tell the truth, I'd prefer slightly less drama and slightly fewer battlesuits in the streets, but the cynical newsman in me rejoices.
I thought you were all cynical newsmen.
Age has a way of smoothing the sharp edges, my dear. But I am honestly concerned. I don't fully understand what's happening. The Syndicate's reasons are unclear. The government's gone into full communication lockdown, and no one's talking. It's a dangerous mess. Elections do bring out the worst in people.
You think the Eye's increasing security because of the elections?
I do not. Something else is afoot. They want the people to stay indoors. They want everyone logged into Dreamtime. They want no eyes on the street. And this does worry me. Look, I have my worried face on.
It's a very worried face. Anyway, I'm off.
You're a breath of fresh air, Fistic. Come by any time.
Things have been a bit rough. Reza and I need to sit down and talk about our relationship. And I look forward to that about as much as I look forward to having my nails pulled, but... yeah. Hey there.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, this and that. How are things here? Any inside information on our burgeoning police state?
I wish. Everyone wants answers. Why have the Syndicate sent in the big guns? Why isn't the government saying anything? It's a mess.
One of those exosuits got in my face this morning, asked me where I was going. I refused to answer their stupid questions. Played the lawyer card, like you told me to.
Good. Well, maybe. You do know they record everything.
Yeah, well, I'm proudly non-compliant.
We really thought the clampdown would be a temporary thing, a show of force, but...
I heard rumors about a curfew.
Well, it's possible. I mean, why else would they send in Robocop?
Robocop?
The exosuits. Outside of active war zones, I've never seen so many of them in one place. And we're in Propass, not Washington, D.C. So, yeah, we're still trying to get to the bottom of it. But this thing goes deep.
If anyone can, it'll be you guys. So,
What were you...
Did you...
No, you go first.
No, go ahead.
It was nothing, really. What are you up to?
I'm doing a favor for Baruti. Some campaign stuff. In fact, I should probably go and do that thing that I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay. I should work. There's stuff to do. What about dinner?
Oferecer-se para cozinhar, sair para comer, reza a cozinha ou comprar comida. Vamos sair para comer ou vamos pedir alguma coisa? Diria aquela que jamais disse isso.
We usually get a takeaway. Maybe we should go out. Last time we did that was in Trieste. Feels like ages ago. I haven't made dinner in ages. There's a reason for that, of course. My dinners are of variable quality. But I need the practice.
Melhor não.
Last time we ate at home, Reza cooked, but I don't feel like cooking, and I'm not going to ask him to make dinner. Reza was the last to cook dinner, so it is my turn. But honestly, I'm sure he'd prefer eating his own food.
Vamos sair para jantar de conversar sobre a relação. Discutir a relação.
Want to go out for dinner?
We can, just as long as we go somewhere...
Inoffensive, of course.
Oh, you're putting words in my mouth.
Am I? Sometimes I feel you're not particularly open to new things. I don't even get you anything different for lunch because I don't know how you'll react. Like last week when I bought you cheese soup. I chose the same thing you always get even when there was something new and interesting on the menu.
Are you seriously blaming me for a choice you made?
I know what your reaction would have been. I got the soup because that's what you always have. If I picked the pork sausages...
You didn't even give me the choice, Zoe. You chose for me and you're upset about that. And this is not the first time. If you're so unhappy with who I am, then why...
Why what?
Oh, forget it. This is neither the time nor the place. We'll talk later.
Yeah, later. Look, I need to run. Message me, okay? We'll figure out dinner.
Fine.
Sempre depois.
I do love the stubborn idiot. But I'm also starting to realize it takes more to be a happy couple. And I'm not so sure we are.
Nós funcionamos bem, mas não como um casal. É isso que ela quer dizer. Ou Robocop serão esses Transformers que voam ali. Libélula!
A dragonfly. That girl must be one of Hannah's gang. Hey! Hey! Wait, I just want to talk to you. The girl used the hatch to go underground. There's a notch on the side.
Uma marca com círculo amarelo e símbolo de...
The vent that girl disappeared through is connected to one of those, mystery tower thingies. Those towers are all over Propast. Are there vents below all of them? Maybe Crowboy can give me a layout of all the towers in Propast. It's cool to the touch. It's quiet. I don't hear anything. There's no steam coming out of this vent.
Why spend time outside?
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin' Mac Rowdy partner. Where are you off to today?
It would really help to have an overview of all those ventilation towers or whatever they are. Do you have a map of the vent towers in Propast?
Say what now?
You know, the striped towers with the steam coming out of them. They're all over the place.
Hold your horses, cowgirl. Your request is being processed. Well, shucks. You're talking about the WPG.
The W what now?
The old wireless power grid. WPG. They shut that down years ago. The towers are still up, but they're inactive.
So why is there smoke coming out of them?
Oh, the steam's no mystery. That's just a side effect of opening a hole into the old Propast underground. If I were you, I'd be more curious about the towers that don't have steam coming out of them.
Okay. Can you send me a map of Propast with all the WPG towers?
Open a connection to Crowboy, partner. One tourist map of Propast coming right up.
Nunca entendo o que eles fazem com esse mapa.
I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
E no mapa da cidade tem 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 estrelas. Então, são 14 torres.
Yeah?
Oh, hi there, sir and or madam.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
How do you feel about your current insurance plan?
I've warned you time and again not to...
On a scale from 0 to 10, how satisfied are you with your insurance premium?
Activate parameter defenses.
You answered 0. I'm going to go ahead and offer you an incredibly good deal on workplace insurance for the low price of 20...
Activate defenses! Fry that mother-chewing rust bucket!
Thank you for accepting this very generous offer for a lifetime workplace insurance package. Please repeat your full name to digitally sign the agreement with Original Consumer Goods and to begin enjoying your new insurance.
Activate defenses now! Activate! Activate!
Thank you for digitally signing your new lifetime insurance package. All sales are final and there are no refunds.
Power on! Fry the fucker! Activate!
Thank you, sir and or madam, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Well, shitting shit.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff.
Gond! What the fuck are you doing here today, Petal? I give you the day off. I expect you to take the day off. It's not like me to be so fucking generous.
Nice to see you too, Mira. Hello, Wit.
Leave the half-wit alone. He's busy.
I'm sure he can speak for himself.
Is that supposed to be a joke, Kutria? No one fucks with Wit besides me. Don't ever forget that.
What's up with your perimeter defense grid?
What's wrong with it is that it doesn't work and needs to be fucking fixed. That's what's wrong with it. Of course, I just sold our last maintenance bot, and I won't have another one ready for a couple of days. I might have to call a contractor to hire one of my own bots back. Once again, the gods shit in my face. Now get lost. I'm busy.
I don't like her, but I sort of love her, I think. Could also be hate. It's a mix. It's complicated.
Didn't I just tell you to get lost? What do you want?
I need your help.
Come again? Did I just hear what I think I heard?
A favor. I need a favor.
That's what I thought I heard. This ought to be good.
I need to log into a server and download some data without getting
Caught? Easy. Why?
I'd rather not tell you what
Pass.
I can't really say because...
Pass.
Seriously? You're not going to do me this one favor after everything I've done?
You mean the paid work you've done for me? Gah, bunchod. No. No, I'm not. Not unless you tell me why.
Oh, fine. My friend Baruti, the guy running the Uminska campaign.
Uminska campaign. The Social Democrat Chodos. Yes, I know. Get on with it.
Baruti has some suspicions. He asked me to log into their servers and download...
Data? Evidence? No problem. You need a sniffer and a cloak. 1 second. Done.
Done?
Try moving your fingers.
Moving my...
Just do it, Kutria. Good. No loss of motor function.
Motor? What do you...
My software's integrated into your iris HUD. Use your place. Look for the skull and crossbones. Use that to locate secure wire singularities. You'll need to connect to multiple nodes to download all the data. But don't stay too long in one spot, or you might get caught. Oh, and don't expect it to work indoors. Too much interference. Come back after you've procured the data, and I'll decrypt it for you.
And if I don't?
It's your data, technically. I'm just offering to help. Of course, no one else can break the encryption, so there's that. You don't have a choice.
No ulterior motives?
None. Now scoot. I have work to do and you're distracting wit. That retard can't focus with all your nattering.
Bitch.
I heard that.
Good.
I'll call you up as soon as you activate the sniffer. But you'll need to do that outside. Too much interference inside.
Tem que achar os pontos para roubar os dados. Então é isso. Hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui...